Little people, big world. Amy Roloff's husband Chris caught gossiping behind her back to Matt. Hello friend, welcome back to my channel. God bless you. For the lpbw news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. In a preview of the next Little People, Big World episode, Amy Roloff's husband Chris Marek is caught in a lie that involves her ex Matt Roloff. Amy and Matt announced their separation in 2015 after being married for 28 years, with the divorce being made final the following year. 5 years later, Amy got married to Chris Marek after getting engaged in 2019. Little People, Big World is still showing the fallout from Amy and Matt's divorce, including everything going on with Roloff Farm. Matt recently announced he's leaving the land to Amy when he dies. Amy's husband Chris also appears on the TLC show, and in a preview of Little People, Big World Season 25, Episode 2, he gets caught in a lie after saying he and Matt do not talk about her when they hang out. In the Little People, Big World Season 25 preview clip, Amy and Chris are eating lunch outside when the topic of Chris and Matt's bromance is brought up. Amy is fine that the two men are friends as long as things don't get too crazy. In a confessional, Chris claims that they're not talking about Amy. No one's throwing her under the bus. While eating, Chris admits that sometimes Amy does come up during their conversations, but they're never comparing notes. At this point, the Little People, Big World preview clip cuts back to the confessional, where a producer behind the camera can be heard telling the couple, so the topic of Amy did not come up, except for once. Amy immediately looks over at Chris, and things get uncomfortable. The body language is clear. Finally, Chris fesses up and admits that he and Matt have talked about how irritating Amy can be when she constantly leaves doors and drawers open. Amy claims those incidences rarely happen. Fortunately, the tension quickly eases, and they start laughing about the situation. The actual issue at hand, that Amy leaves doors and drawers open, really isn't a huge problem. However, fans in the comments section of the Instagram post that shared this Little People, Big World preview clip weren't happy that Chris and Matt were talking about Amy behind her back. Tram23 thought that Chris totally disrespected her by not allowing her this boundary. Nancy550 agreed that it's disrespectful, but Amy's being a good sport about it, though she's too nice sometimes. There were a handful of fans in the comments section that defended Chris and Matt talking about Amy. When the producer called Chris out, it seemed like there would be a big revelation, especially seeing how physically uncomfortable he got at that moment. The admission itself was kind of boring. Nothing exciting or dramatic was revealed. However, the fans are right that it's probably best if Chris and Matt don't bring up Amy while they're hanging out. Surely there are plenty of other topics they can discuss instead, despite the fact that they have something in common, which is being married to Amy. It'll be interesting to see if Chris and Matt's friendship causes any other issues for Amy going forward.